All right. It says we're live. Gonna start off by saying, howdy to Hillbilly Railroad. You was number one tonight. Dwight, you was second. And John's just messing with you. John Schuylkill River Valley. Hi, all three of you. Chaz Co. And Jerry's in here. Jerry, Boxcar Jerry. Howdy, 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 good evening. Martin Searsma, how you doing tonight? I got something a little special showed, so if you show up tonight, you're gonna probably see me make a mess of things. But I'm trying to get a head start on it so that everybody will be in there. So you can't see what I'm doing yet because I'm not ready to tell you. But I'm trying something here. And I figured it would be interesting. Here, let me put this down here. This. Shook it down good. Oh, yeah. Yep. Put some of that on there. Got some of this. I got some of that. And you guys will be able to see it here in a little bit. I got to add some more water to that. I don't like that at all. Try that again here. Oh boy. AGS Rail fan, how you doing tonight? Heath, how's it going, buddy? Roy, Container Man. How's it going, buddy? All right. Anyhow, watching Dave last week from Crooked River and Eastern do his On Track Tuesday, and he did that wonderful job doing the river pour. Kind of inspired me. I know. Uh-oh. Yeah. James Galton, how you doing, buddy? Did you get moved yet? Joshua Williams, how you doing, buddy? Let's see if there's anybody else I missed. Yes. Ethan Armitage is in here too. How you doing? All right. If I've missed you, sorry. Josh Williams, when is Not Bad coming back to the channel? I think we've been through this before, but I'll say it again. I'm probably not going to do the Not Bad like you'd seen the past ones if I ever do it again. I don't think I'm going to do any more every week shows. It's just too much. And I think I can better serve the channel, myself, and my family by doing sporadic videos in my On Track Tuesday. And every once in a while, I'll probably throw a live stream in here and there. And if I do it Not Bad, it'll be a different type format. Yarnick, how's it going, buddy? But I appreciate the fans. Roger Coleman, how you doing, buddy? Good to have you in here. Yep, that's right. Let's get inspired together. And I'm inspired to do some new things. There's some stuff I haven't done before. I don't like the way this is looking. This looks like. You can't see what I'm doing, but I got to get it ready here. Hold on a minute. I'm trying to do things, well, how do you call it? Multitasking. I'm not really very good at multitasking. But we're going to try it here. I might as well pull it down here. This all started. I watched Dave Thurber for that. Artie, how you doing today, buddy? And I decided I'm going to do it myself. Here, let me move this camera here. Do something myself here. I'm going to just try to do a demonstration of something that I'm doing. But anyhow, I made this. And if you can see, I just wanted to see if I could use something different than that there expensive water to make. This is just a little ditch, you know. I thought that turned out not bad for something I threw together in half an hour. So tonight, I'm going to try experiment number 2. Now we'll have a ditch right here. I've already painted it, and I put some glue down, some sand. I was putting sand down when I came on the air. Robert, you're just in time to watch me make a fool of myself. and I just got some glue down, and I sprayed it. And I'm going to spray it some more with some alcohol. So I want this stuff to really, okay. I've got some ballast. And trying to do this with as you can see, I am not very experienced at this. That's okay. I've watched millions of videos, and I'm an expert now because I'm a YouTuber. Right, Heath? And we're going to try to get this done. Keep Heath on the ball tonight. You're probably wondering, what's this got to do with the wet water thing? But, well, it really don't. I'm just trying to make it look good. Oh, that's nice. That's really working out real good, ain't it? What's that gonna look like? Anyhow, how was you guys' 4th of July? Mine was pretty good. Can't complain. I had family. My sister was in. I haven't seen for a while. In from Tennessee. She lives in Tennessee. And she came home for the weekend. I got to have a picnic and with her and my kids. That looks horrible. But we ain't done yet. We'll be close enough. I never claim perfection. Well, maybe I did. Dave, you're my inspiration for tonight. I see Dave Thurber's in the house. See what you created, Dave? Anyhow, you can see I have not done ballasting yet. But that's a good start, huh? Probably help if I used a dry brush. I'm going to soak her down some more. All right. I gotta add a little water to this glue. It just isn't. You can't see what I'm doing. That's okay. Probably don't want to anyhow. Hey, I got some other stuff to show you guys too. I don't get ahead of this a little bit. This is just 50/50 Elmer's glue. There we go. That looks better. So got good. I ain't going for too much looks because this is probably gonna get thrown in the garbage when I'm done. Plus, I like it. Joe Reader, how's it going? Cal Stevens, Sparky. How was that for a quick try to catch her upper? I'm doing a Sparky tonight. I'm gonna do a quick diorama demonstration on how I'm doing things. Whether it's right, wrong, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Now, before the show come on, I cut the ditch in and painted it. The paint wasn't quite dry when when I went on the air, and you guys caught me putting my sand down. I was putting a little bit of some fine sand that I have, and I'll tell you where I got it here in a minute. I can tell you, I guess, while I'm doing this. I went down on the railroad tracks, and they haul fracking sand constantly. And so I seen it laying there. It leaks out, especially when they park the hopper there. They haul them in 2-bay hoppers. And I seen a fresh pile there. Almost sounds gross, fresh pile. But there was a fresh pile, and I decided I'll go up home, grabbed a coffee can, filled a coffee can full, and I said, man, that's really nice, fine stuff. And then I sieved it and made it even finer. And I said, I'll find some place to use that on the layout. So, and henceforth, came across free stuff. Italian seasoning? What are you guys talking about, Italian seasoning? Huh. Okay. Sparky got some blue yesterday. Blue what? I'm missing something here. Jim Tedesco, how's it going, buddy? I'm here making a mess. I think I'm done with this. I think that's good enough for my demonstration purpose. Spray dish with some dish. Soak her down. Soak her down. Soak her down. Put some more glue. Put some more glue. Now, what's the purpose for this? None, other than I'm giving you guys some entertainment tonight. If Steve 87th comes in, he can watch my glue dry. Because he really likes watching glue dry. All right. I'll let that dry for a little bit. For a little bit, anyhow. As you can see, it's already puddling in there. There was just regular white glue. When I put the high gloss Mod Podge to her, it's going to look like a ditch. And then I add some little grass thingies here, which was an old paintbrush that I stuck some tacky glue across the bottom, let it harden, and then cut it off, and it makes nice little cattails. Hi, Split Rock. How's it going, Thomas? Can you fit a small freight car on there? Or maybe a switcher? Let me see what I can do. Let me see what I can do. Should clean that up a little nicer. But that's all right. Let me see what I got. Here, let me see what I got here. Be right with you. See what you caused, Heath? You make me come over and get into my drawer. There you go. Horn hooks, couplers, and all. Straight out of the Tyco box. No, you until I'm done. I'll set that off. But more, now that you inspired me to put that on there, Heath, I'll maybe put that on there. I don't have to make a spot to set this when I'm done. Low Country, how's it going today, buddy? Anybody else I missed? Well, we're gonna let this dry just for a little bit anyhow. You can watch the trains go. If I can get the camera readjusted. Oh man, look how blurry it is in the background. Huh, there it goes. Drew, how's it going, buddy? Drew Steele, 69's in the house. All right. Well, one of the reasons I was doing this is because I wanted to see if I could make not that I'm going to plan on doing a whole river or a creek with Mod Podge. I wanted to see if I could make like uh, little puddles, or like how if I don't know about you where you're at, but the railroad down here, it has a big drainage ditch that goes along the tracks. It's off a little bit, but it's there, and it's gross looking. I mean, it's got dirt and that, and you got the weeds that grow up in it, or they usually die really quick. I don't know why. There's something that they do. I think they burn them off, or they come spray them or something. But anyhow, and then you got this mucky looking water. It looks like you'd find a dead duck or something in it. You know what I mean? And so I decided, well, I'm going to see if I can make a ditch alongside the railroad tracks and just use Mod Podge, because I don't want to buy wet water or whatever you want to call it, this stuff to do that, because I do have some areas on here that it's going to have ditches between the tracks and so forth, and I want a wet looking place, and just look real. That's why, a little bit real anyhow. And if I can do it with Mod Podge, which is for this big thing, I think I paid for this big thing, I paid like, I don't know, $8 or $9 off of Amazon, and that's cheap. I can do a lot with this. And I've been playing around with it more and more, and I'm finding all kind of goodies to do with it, and I'm just a cheap kind of guy, which I think we all, because of whatever money I can save, that's money I can put toward, a new piece of rolling stock, or maybe some lights or switches or something for my layout. Steve 87th. Hey, look here, buddy. You missed out. I got glue drying. Also have paint drying underneath there. So you got glue and paint drying tonight. And they're going to have Mod Podge here soon. Well, I got, this is gloss. And I'll tell you the truth, what I got is Mod Podge gloss there, Heath. And what I had bought that for was to see if I could put that on to make the glass block windows for Robert's building, and see if it came out just as nice as the crystal clear stuff that costs a little teeny weeny bottle for more money. And on that experiment, it's pretty darn close. I mean, very. I think the crystal clear has a little bit better of a shine to it, but it's pretty close. It's a little hard to tell on camera anyhow. Yeah, I've seen some other guys do that too, Heath, and I might give that a try if I ever decide to put in a river or a lake or something. Because I can't see me doing. Well, first off, I can't handle the fumes from the stuff from like Dave put in last week. In this humidity that we're having right now in my area, I have a hard time breathing. You throw that into the mix, and it's just even worse. Dave BNSF, how you doing tonight, buddy? Good to see you in here. All right. Now, I'm going to take some gray craft paint, and I'm just going to put a little bit right down in there in the bottom of the thing there. Give it a grayish look. Let me see if I can spread it around a little. And if that grass is down in there or a little bit of ballast, that's okay too. So I'm not going for perfection here. All right. And a little bit of Mod Podge. Ooh, that's coming out like, that didn't look good. That's a lot of Mod Podge. Let me clean up my brush here a little bit. Smear that around with the gray. Should maybe let that dry a little bit. That ain't working the way I wanted it to work. You know what? If it don't work, that's okay too. I ain't out nothing. This is all, that was a junk hunk of track. A little bit of ballast and glue and paint, cheap paint. When it's all done, it's going to look like a really cruddy, ugly looking, dirty. If I had a dead duck, I could lay it down in there. Ditch. Don't make it too thick. Lots of thin layers are best. Oh. Well, now you tell me. Well, it looked like murky water now. That's right, Sparky. Ian, how's it going, buddy? Well, we're going to set this off here a little bit. And we're just going to let it dry for the moment. See what it comes out like. We'll check with it back toward the end of the show here. Come back up here and look at something good. And I ain't talking about me. I'm talking about the train. Get my Jimmy rig here to work right. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, I know Mod Podge dries clear. Steve, I already did it once. See, you weren't around for that part of the show. Oh, but anyhow, I thought this would be a good conversation starter on going scenery. There's, you know what, as quick and as sloppy as I've done that, when I'm all done with this, this probably won't look bad because you had a little bush here and a little bit of this and that there, put a train car on it. And the average Joe's going to look at it and go, hey, that don't look half bad. There's scenery is, to me, is a lot of fun just for the little bit I have done. And everybody else that I've talked to, pretty much they enjoy doing it too. So no, nobody was around, Roy, when I did that first little one there. No, this one here. Actually, the first diorama I did, if you remember right, I did for my 500 subscriber contest, and it turned out all right. And even though I used, I think it was O-scale ballast, it looked horrible. The ballast looked horrible on it. And but the grass and everything turned out good. And the building, I worked, I tore it apart, redid it, and tore it apart, redid it like 3 times before I got it the way I wanted it. Dave, we can tell that that is your favorite part besides running trains. And buddy, you're good at it. You're really good at it. get the wrong one there. Scenery is his favorite part of running trains. And Artie says, me too. Oh, Mystic's in here. How you doing tonight, Mystic John? There's so many Johns. Yeah. Yeah, and they're still on there. Yeah, they look like boulders too. I was like, man, there's something. I didn't think they were that big, but when you start putting it as scale, they look enormous. No, but hey, nobody noticed it except me. Sparky says he likes to do trees. I haven't. I know you like making willow trees. And I haven't got a chance to make trees yet. That's coming. I'll probably do that on a live stream too. Let's see here. Thanks for your flattery, man. There ain't no flattering about it. I'm not the only one that says that, Dave. That's the truth. I speaketh the truth. Roadside gravel, Roy. Yeah, roadside gravel. Pappy! How you doing, buddy? It looked okay. Let's put it this way. If at first glance, the average person is not going to say it. Well, at least not. You're not going to really notice it because I packed it in there pretty tight and that. But if I tell you, then you look and you go, oh yeah, look at that. It is pretty big compared to what I just put down here. So. You want 6 to 8 more trees. You talking about willow trees, Sparky? All right. I think I got everybody caught up here. Dave's saying thank you. Yes, I am. I've got a ways to go before I hit your grade. I couldn't believe how terrific that river turned out. I mean, you nailed it where it meets with the backdrop. Speaking of backdrops, guess what I got this week? I don't know. Did any of you guys see the video that DYI and Digital channel put out on the backdrop he got for his layout? Anyhow, he mentioned this stuff, and it's they call it a classroom backdrop, but it's blue sky with clouds. Okay, and I got it off of Amazon, and it's 4 foot wide, 12 foot long, and I'm going to cut it in half to where it's 2 foot by 12 foot. It'll be enough to do the whole back wall back there, and then this side over here. I'm going to have I got the stuff to do it, and You got to check out Jimmy's video on that. And it's, I mean, hey, it's not for everybody, but I'm going to give it a try because I like the idea, and it was again cheap. It was a cheap way to do it. The only thing I could have done cheaper was paint the wall back there, and my landlord probably wouldn't like that much. And I'm not much. I really am not a very good. I can't paint a cloud for the life of me. Every time I try doing it, it just don't look right. And this will work perfect. It'll work perfect. Whoop. He said he has the same stuff next to me. He's going to try it as well. Hey, you can't beat it for the price. And it's going to make a half decent backdrop, you know? You had it in an earlier video. But, you know, I be honest with you, I would love to get a backdrop from Trackside Scenery. His backdrops are phenomenal. Dave's is a good example of that. Dave Thurber's. That's beautiful, man. That is really beautiful. So, yep, Dave. Yep, Dave being SFM skill. You said it right. Easy peasy backdrop. That you said it perfectly. That's me. That's my name all over it. Hi, Randall. How's it going tonight? Am I saying hi to Randall? So, it is humid here. We had some rain earlier today, but it's supposed to rain for the next like 4 days. But we've had a lot of nice weather where it didn't rain at all. So that's saying something for my part of the country because it's usually raining, cloudy almost all the time. About the only place worse is probably where Steve lives. Your first attempt at a background. I took white and palm and blended it together. It looked real. I hear you. I tried doing some clouds just on a piece of foam board. I ain't even showing you. I think my 7-year-old great granddaughter do a better job than what I did. Yes, you got to trim off the branches. Extend the trunk so the canopy is above the height of the tree. All right, let's see here. Hey, that's all that matters, Roy. It looked real. It don't take, and sometimes you hit it, and you don't even realize how you did it. Oh, I agree with you, Dave. It, it does look great, but it does come with a cost. And usually, hey, when stuff does look really good and stuff like that, it usually is cheap unless you do it yourself, or I mean, expensive unless you do it yourself. Yeah, well, shame on you for not taking pictures. All right. Now, that is an understatement, Dave, because what works today might not work tomorrow. I mean, I'm with you on the dash of this and a dash of that. Maybe I can make it look better this way. It's just like that. Wait till you see this mess that I made with the gray paint and the Mod Podge. If it don't look hideous right now, but hey, it might get better. It might get better. And then again, it might not. But we'll see. All right, Artie, you take care. I hope you get a good report from your doctor, buddy. Take care, Artie. Bye, Artie. Mystic wants to know if we complain about the cold up here. Yeah. Uh, he's going to Rhode Island. It ain't as bad over there. Uh, okay. Blue. Yeah. Yeah, Mystic, you're in for a shocker, especially come about November. November to probably April is going to be quite interesting for you. And it ain't bad in Rhode Island. Go a little further north. Okay. Oh, you're on a Navy base. You're in the Navy, Mystic. Cleveland is beautiful in the winter. Yeah, I've been in Cleveland in the winter. It's the only place better is Buffalo. Buffalo, New York. Yeah, buddy. Except the Canadians, eh? Well, anyhow, let's see how we're coming along here. I'll switch you back here to the mess. I don't know if you give you a close-up shot here. Maybe I can. Let's see here. Trying to get it to where you can see it. It is a mess. But stuff's got to dry too, you know? Try to clean out my brush here a little bit. Move that back into the picture a little. Oh, Cleveland's a real pretty town. Just not in January or February. Really is. I ain't got nothing against Cleveland. My area, we really love Cleveland. They're our favorite football team to beat. Although it's been the other way around the last couple seasons. It will dry in no time. Steve keeps watching it. That's right, Steve. You watch it there, buddy. Let me see what else I can find here. I can throw on here while this stuff's drying. Get to stick here. Little stuff that I picked up here and there and everywhere. And there and here. A couple of these out. See if we can make that look even a little better here. Just put a little dab right there. A little dab right there. There we go. One of these. Oh, where'd it go? There it is. I need to get me a tweezer and put this in. Put one of these literally do a get one of them little cute little bushes over here. We'll put one over here. Stick one over here. Stick a little dab. Yeah, we'll put one over here. Yeah, I don't know, too uniform. All right, I guess you're going to go there. That's where the glue hit. Yeah. Okay. each one of them little spots. Add a little stuff there, little stuff there. Where to put my fancy cattail thing? Right with you. Over here it is. Scissors. Took an old paintbrush and I smeared glue down along the side here. All right. You just take a scissors and you cut right on the glue. And you take this. Stick it right in there like so. See if we can get it a little straight. Take and cut some more. Use it all at once here. One over here. Yeah. Go. And right there. Now maybe we'll take some. Where am I putting that? There we go. Put that over here. See what it looks like over here, huh? Coming up out of the weeds here. Well, that wasn't a good idea. Hold on a minute. You know, this glue is probably from when I was in grade school. It's that old. That was a long time ago, too, by the way. That way there. All right. Doctor it up a little bit here. I'll get a little closer here so you can see it. Kind of hard from the angle that the camera is, but you can see what's happening here. It ain't taking much to make the scene come alive a little bit more, if you know what I mean. It will work. It will work. The eggs are hard boiled from drop. Yeah, it's probably in the hundreds down there where you're all right. Dave BNS. Okay. Okay. So anyhow, time be getting to be. Oh man, it's almost 8 o'clock already. Boy, that time went past. All right. So I'll save this for the next On Track Tuesday. We'll explore it a little bit closer. And maybe I'll doctor it a little bit more. We'll go from there. You're now in Wisconsin. Well, it's a whole lot cooler there, ain't it, Dave? Yes. Yes. You're in Wisconsin. What happened to Arizona? You moved from Arizona to Wisconsin. You talk about a drastic change. My goodness. Yes, it does, Joe. Yeah, let's see it with the caboose. All right. Let me get the caboose on there. And I'll turn the camera. Get it to the caboose there to sit on it. I have to clean the track a little better. I wasn't trying to be perfect. And we'll put her down there. Okay. We'll turn it around so you can see a little bit. And get it a little closer. Not bad, huh? Not bad for an old fat man just throwing it together there in an hour, huh? Dave got me beat on that. Dave Thurber. I remember him doing that whole great Bigfoot diorama. It was what, in an hour and a half you did it from start to finish. And it looked fantastic. Hey, there's Anthony, Georgia Sunbelt. How you doing today, buddy? Yep. Yep, not bad. Hey, for something you just, fooling around, you get a little serious about it, it's you get pretty crazy, huh? Yeah. Dave, from you, that's a big compliment. And you still have that diorama that you did on Track Tuesday there, I think it was a year or two ago. You did from start to finish. Did you keep that around, or did you finally? It really looked cool. Oh, he still has a diorama. It's out in the garage. Yeah, that's cool. You'll have to bring that, bring it in, and on one of your morning shows or your next On Track Tuesday, and have us relive it there again. Take some shots, some trains on it. Alrighty. So I think on that one, we're going to call it for the night. I'm going to tell you next week is Redbird Tony. Don't forget Dave Thurber's Morning Brew on Thursday mornings, 8:30 usually. Keep that in touch. Heath I think has a live stream going right after this. Don't you, Heath? I think you do tonight, don't you? You're still in here, so that's saying something. So it must not be immediately after. But I know he has one going tonight. And oh, Royce. Time to badmouth you. Oh, man, you guys are hard on Heath. Dinner is ready. Okay, well, we'll see you later there, Anthony. And I think we're going to call it. I'm going to clean up some of my mess here. And we're going to call this a wrap. And I said, don't forget Tony next week. And then the week after is Robert, Flying Crow, and then Dave Thurber. And let's see, not this month. But you guys all take care. I want to thank you for stopping by. This was a lot of fun. At least I had fun. And have a good evening, good week, and may the Lord bless every one of you. Because I love you, and I know He loves you. And these days we need a lot of blessing. So, especially the Lord's blessing. So take care and be safe and have a good week. And see you next week on Redbird Tony's. Good night, folks.